Everything in this video is based off what helped me, so I really can't guarantee that it will help everyone watching, but make sure you guys do leave a comment down below if it actually helped you. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys some useful tricks that you guys can use in the upcoming FNCS Duos event and also in future events. Now before we start the video, make sure you guys do drop a like on the video. Let's try and hit 70 likes on the video, and of course guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're so close to 8K, but now let's get into the video. Alright guys, so one of the most useful settings so far in the game is a ping or place marker setting. You can call this whatever you want, but this setting is extremely helpful and useful because it allows you to spot something that is far beyond your visual range. All you have to do is just randomly pin, and like you just have to aim it at like, because there's also like these pixels where it doesn't really show what it is, but you can see the pixels, so you aim it there and you pin it. So a lot of people actually use the pin setting, like the place marker setting, to spot llamas, like llama spotting from very far away. However, not a lot of people use it for early games, and this is actually extremely useful for early games. The reason being, it allows you to spot and pin flow loot while you're gliding, which helps you a lot when you're being contested, allowing you to decide whether or not the weapon is good enough to kill the player who's contesting you, or if it even is a weapon or not. During a lot of early games, if you are dropping in a location with a lot of players, there's a high possibility where you will be contested for a chest. This is where this trick comes in useful, as it mostly works against zero pingers. So whenever you open the chest, the weapon will most certainly spawn on the right side of the chest. So whenever you are contesting someone for a chest, make sure you stand or land on the right side of the chest. If you are opening the chest, a way to contest this method is by standing directly in front of the chest. So whenever it opens, all you have to do is spam your pickup button and you should pick up everything instantly. So remember guys, do not stand on the left of the chest and expect you to get the weapon, and also do not open the chest if there's also another guy contesting you without standing right in front of it, or else the other guy will most likely get the weapon. Having a good drop in Fortnite is extremely difficult to master, as there are a lot of different bust routes, and I'm pretty sure that everyone perfects their drop differently. So here's how I like to drop and how I usually perfect my drop spots. So usually if I were to drop one place, I'd pin the exact house or area where I would drop, and then drop when the bus is around 1000 meters away. Then I'd dive down at around like an 80-degree angle and then open my glider when I'm around 500 or 450 meters away from my drop spot. All this actually varies depending on the person you are, but the common thing with having a really good drop is calculating whether or not you should deploy your glider and when you should do it, and around also what angle you should dive at. Alright, I realize I've been focusing a lot on early game tips, so here is one last one. Play aggressive, otherwise known as actually the griefing tactic. So pretty much during early games, I would recommend playing really aggressive, like especially off spawn, instead of playing smart, because in this scenario, as you guys can see in the background, the smart thing to do for me was actually go towards my teammate Nixer, or go towards the middle chest. However, I decided to land on top of the small house chest, which there was a guy under there with a gun, so that was a risk, but it did indeed pay off, showing that aggressive play is actually more worth it early game, but not in endgame. Endgame, you guys have to play smart, or you'll actually get lasered by the entire lobby if you play super aggressive endgame. Alright, so here's another clip showing that the griefing tactic actually does work. Like, you break a chest and you just run towards a guy with a gun and just kill them.
Oh, this guy's going house with me. It's me versus him.
Dividing cover.
He has better job though. He has better job. We screwed.
I got shotgun.
I got the pistol. Knocked one. Zero. Killed him. You good? You good? I'm coming.
I got him. Alright, so as you guys can see and hear, me and Nixer both grabbed the gun and just ran towards a player and killed them. So that's the best way to play. Play aggro, grab a gun, and instantly start shooting. Now moving on to endgame tips. What I'd like to do for endgame is usually position myself at the edge of storm. There are actually a couple of benefits when positioning yourself at the edge of storm. First of all, you won't have to worry about someone behind you who will push you. Second of all, you'll have a 50% chance of getting the 50-50 zone. And also, if you position yourself correctly by usually building out of metal or brick next to an old build, a player who's rotating will run past you and will have no idea you're behind them, giving you a free, easy kill.
I died in zone. I was gonna eat my fish. I killed him though. Oh.
Of course guys, heavy snipers are back, so when you box it with wood, make sure you guys do hide in a cone so you don't get double heavy sniped. Using brick and metal is actually more recommended than wood when you're boxing up, because they won't be able to see your position. And one last thing from me, when you guys are rotating during moving zones, make sure you guys cover all your angles, even if it means boxing up to your position, because if you don't cover yourself properly, people can jump into your box and kill you. Here's an example of me getting shot, covering myself and repositioning, while another player wasn't as smart and died. Dude, I'm just so good at rotating.
Wait, guys, I pickaxed this guy 5 times and then it killed me. And I did get the kill.
That's a scam.
Like, this guy had 120 health.
There's a max
Okay,
on me.
thank you for giving me that clip, you bot. Should I take 2 big pots? Should I take 2 big pots or 3 poppers? I'll take flop. Yeah, 6 million. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Bro, the thing, I got a dodge for it. Destroyed this kid. Bro, the Tommy gun is so good, I swear.
I won.